Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Nate, and this is NK Gaming Adventures. I hope you guys are all doing well today. We are back in my garage. I was asked in one of my comments if I could do a little review or show the new trailers that are in the game. And I'm guessing that person is referring to the End Trailers mod, which consists of 3 different new trailers in that pack. That is either on Nexus Mods or you can find it on a Discord, Spazman's Discord. So I'm going to do, this is not really something that I would necessarily do on my channel, but since someone asked, I would do this little bit of mod review, because this is basically what this is a mod review. I'm not opposed to doing mod reviews, but it's not something that I would like to generally do. So, having said that, we are over in Middletown. As you guys see, if you guys have been over in Middletown, this is kind of what some of Middletown looks like. Over in Middletown is where you will find the trailers. I don't know if it comes up on the map as being the trailer store. No, there's nothing out here. We are actually, if you look on the map here, the parts store is over here. Our garage is over here. Okay? Or the home is right here. Our garage is right here. You guys know where the house is in the game. It's right here where it says home. And then the garage is right here. And this is the long bridge that crosses to the main big island. Then you, first road here at the end of the bridge, you make a right and you come all the way into Middletown. If you guys did not know. And then this trailer store is right back over here. Alright. Which, before the update, let's go take a little drive over to the mods over there where I will show you. Before the update, I was going to say, there was an actual building over here that was a pretty big building, like a warehouse, that covered these trailers up. Now you can only see the shadow from the building. Alright, so let's park this thing, hop out. Can you see the shadow from the building going all around it? Well, where this road is coming up here, because if you wonder, if you go over here, you're like, oh, those trailers are floating. Well, you can't get up there. Like, I hit a wall there, right? You're like, well, how do I get up there then? Well, if you just come to this road and just go straight up, you see how we elevated there? And now we're up here like we're on the floor of the building. Like, the building is still here. It's like some of the stuff, there's no textures for some things. Like, I did the review on the air compressor and some other things where you could use the Material Master to color things to bring it back. So you could actually see it and use it. Well, you can't do that with a building. But the building is physically still here, just the texture is gone. Something with the update messed that stuff up. I don't know. But nevertheless, this mod also needs an update, because the building's not showing. But what I see, the trailers are working fine. It's just the building that doesn't show up, which really is not really that much of an issue. But what will be an issue is you come up to these trailers and you'll see you can't get a price for it. Right? Well, you got this enclosed trailer, which is pretty cool. You got this gooseneck, and you got this regular flatbed trailer for like car hauling or whatever. I bought 3 of them. They're sitting over there, so we're going to go back to connect each of them to the truck to show you how they look. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I will show you guys, if you guys get this mod in your game, where I've found where the prices will show up, because people will come in here and say, I've seen it, oh, the prices won't display for them, can't buy them, this and that. Well, people just, they don't try. They don't try, and they don't look, and they don't try to figure things out for themselves, and then they just think that things don't work. So what you want to do is, for this enclosed trailer, you come up to, basically, the easiest part I found, sometimes it will come up here for like on the tires and that. But if you come up on this side of the trailer, the right side of the trailer, and you look underneath the trailer at the floor, see how the price comes right up? Okay, so that's how you buy the enclosed trailer. This gooseneck I found, you come up here to the side right here, this right side, and look down at the trailer top, the trailer bed, it comes up. If you look anywhere else, it won't. So you got to be back here by the axle, looking down at the trailer bed. See, nowhere else it displays, except when you get right here in this area between the axles on the trailer bed. Nowhere else I found where it will come up. Now, if you come over on this side, it will show up too. But basically, look down at the trailer bed between the axles, and you'll find it. On this one here, I have to remember where it is. Okay, yeah. You just look down right here in this area at the trailer bed, and it comes up. And it's so dark over here. I even got my headlamp on. It's so dark over here with the new update. The lighting does need change. That's one of the biggest downfalls of this update is the lighting. The lighting to me is next to awful. But that's not why we're here. So you come here. This one shows up a little more in certain areas. Pretty much if you just look at the floor bed, well, back here it doesn't display. But not everywhere, but pretty much this one is a little easier. If you just look at the floor bed of the trailer, it comes up. Certain areas you look at, it won't come up. So yeah, it can be a little tricky. So that's how you would find those guys. So let's cruise on back down here. Oh, see, I stopped. There must have been a wall there, so I found the ramp and it took me back down. So there's that. I know it looks a little silly, but it needs an update. Just like this truck we have here needs an update. And this truck mod and this trailer mod is by the same mod maker. And this truck is, if you guys didn't know, is called the 80s GMC mod, which you will not find this on Nexus Mods. It's on a Discord, and you got to be a member of the Discord to have access. Or at least that's the only place I've found it. Alright, so let's hop out of this thing. I'm just going to connect it real quick. This is just the car trailer. This is probably going to be maybe the most common one that people are going to use. Backed up a little far. Just connect it and it connects. And there you go. Put the ramps down, just like, you know, a tailgate or something. Just go up there and click it. That's simple. Very nice, very nice. These trailers are very well done. They are stuck on the curb now. There we go. But yeah, they are very well nice done. You do have a trailer handbrake. You release it there. I had them set. But if you set it, it sounds just like a normal handbrake. So let's disconnect this thing. Back it up a little bit. Push the truck forward a little bit. I just wanted to get the trailer off of the curb because that might cause some issues. You never know. Alright, set the trailer brake. Let's move on over to the other ones. I just want you guys to be able to see what they look like all connected up and everything. This truck is an absolute beast. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's a kit car, so it's not a standalone vehicle, but in the game. But yeah, the same thing happens where the clutch doesn't want to engage. It happens to all vehicles. Doesn't matter if it's a manual or automatic transmission. Some people like to say it just happens to the automatic transmission. That is not true. I've had it happen with both. all the time. Where the truck doesn't want to stop and you can't change it into a different gear. Alright, so connect that. Release the parking brake there. And this is the enclosed trailer, enclosed car trailer, whatever you want it to be. I mean, I think this is pretty dang cool, too. I think all three of them are cool. Just let it down, and then you got your trailer. You can fill up with whatever, put a vehicle in there. So, pretty cool. Disconnect it. And then, let's go show you guys the gooseneck, which is probably my favorite trailer. So, I think this is probably big enough if you want to haul 2 cars. Maybe even certain situations, maybe like the Nivs or the Lads. You might even be able to get 3 on there. But I'm not sure. I have my parking brake set, don't I? Yeah, I always leave my parking brake set for some reason. Alright. So we're here. Let's hook up to the last trailer. And I've noticed too, with this trailer mod, I've had this trailer mod installed before. For some reason, this trailer mod, it doesn't matter if I'm around this area or over back on the small island where the garage is. It does not matter. My FPS is a whole lot worse. I don't know why, but as soon as I take this trailer mod out, my FPS will shoot back up to around 100 or more. Now, if I get some mods around, it will go down to, you know, like 70 or 80. But, man, I'm telling you what, or not mods, but cars or whatever, or, yeah, even mods around, it could go down. But, I'm going to tell you what, I mean, this mod, for some reason, doesn't matter where I am on the map, it tanks my FPS. And I mean, really, 60 FPS, you're still doing alright, but, man, really, under 60 FPS, you really notice a difference in the game performance. So, this is the gooseneck all hooked up. Now, this gooseneck and this bed does not come with this trailer mod pack. I know some of you guys are going to get it, and then you're going to be like, well, I can't find that gooseneck. You know, this gooseneck attachment, this trailer gooseneck hitch, and this bed. And then you're going to be like, oh, I can't find it. Well, yes, because it's a separate mod. But like I said, it works because it's from the same mod maker. So, I will show you guys in the catalog, if you guys give me a little bit more time, we'll head back to the shop, and I will show you guys what the mod is in the catalog and where to find this bed at from that mod pack and the gooseneck hitch. So right now, I don't need any of these trailers, so I'm just going to sell them. You would sell them just like you would in a base game trailer. Just go up to it, hit I, and hit sell. So what I'm going to do is, to make this quicker, I'm going to just transport this one, my truck, back to the customer sign, and then we're going to transport ourselves back to the garage to make this quicker. Let's go in here. Now, what you're going to have to do to find... Now, you can find, like I told you, you can find the in-trailers mod that we just showed you guys on Nexus Mods. That one's easy to get. Okay? This other one mod that is not on Nexus Mods that has this flatbed and the gooseneck attachment or the gooseneck trailer hitch is not, I repeat, is not on Nexus Mods. You will not find that on Nexus Mods. You have to go to a Discord, and the Discord that I found it on was the, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the main My Garage Discord. You have to be accepted in, I believe, and then you'll get access to some of the mods there. It is tricky to find, but it is called the utility parts or the tow parts mod. Now, you'll have to do some digging on that Discord to find that. I mean, some heavy digging. I was fortunate enough to be told about it, so I was able to find it pretty easy. But you're going to have to do some digging. I mean, some heavy digging. And then you still may not be able to even find it on there. So, what you do is come to all cars, and then you come down to where it says utility parts. Now, this won't be in the regular catalog because this is a mod. Utility parts, and then you go over to, I believe it's accessories. Yeah, right here, accessories. And this will also have the drop hitch in it. So you can, this hitch connects right to the rear frame. And this connects to it, and then you have a drop hitch. So if you have a lifted truck, you can do that. But this gooseneck hitch, buy that. And that is your gooseneck. That goes right onto the back of there. That's your gooseneck. Now, to find that bed. Is this bed in there? Yeah, it's this custom flatbed there that I just bought. Okay. That goes right on there, just like that. Now, these are doors on here. I chromed them, that's why they look like that. And to get access to your fuel, goes right inside there. But those doors are there, and I chromed them. I don't remember where the doors are in this back, which really doesn't matter. Okay, flatbed doors right here. I'll show you guys. These are the doors. These are what they look like before they are chromed, as you guys can tell. That's what they look like. And they just go on here. You got to figure out where they go to. And then you'll have to... There we go. And then you'll have to tighten them down. They are a little tricky to get these doors to tighten down. Let me tell you what, they are very tricky to figure that out. And then you can use the hitch that I showed you guys in here. The ball hitch, like you guys saw on the back of my flatbed right there. I have actually two of them, but just goes right in there, and then you tighten that down. All right, so that is everything really with that. But remember, this stuff here is a separate mod from the trailers mod I just showed you guys over in Middletown. So yeah, it's on the flatbed, and the gooseneck attachment is on the main My Garage Discord. I'm not going to show you guys that because it has, obviously on the Discord, it has people's names and different things like that on it, and I'm not going to get into that because that could be giving out people's names that they don't want out. I mean, that could be really even though they could be usernames that aren't their real names, they still might not want those names out for the whole world to see, and I'm going to respect that. That's why I'm not going to put that in this video. So I'm telling you where they are, okay? Where you can find those mods at. You just have to do the rest of the work yourself to go find those mods. All right? I've done it myself. You can do it yourself. You understand? All right. There's too many people out there that just want everything handed to them and done for them. And I'm not saying you guys are like that. I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that are like that. At least try to do things for yourself and try to figure things out and not let people do everything for you. So, and I'm not saying that this is the case here or anything like that. So don't take it that way, because some of you guys will, I guarantee it. So, like I said, this is not something I normally do. This is a mod review video, and this is not something I normally do. So, this is kind of out of my wheelhouse, per se. But hopefully this did help you guys. And to that guy that wanted to know about the Inner's trailer mods, wanted me to show those new trailers off. Well, those are it. I don't know of any other new trailer mods that are out there. So if there are, let me know, because I don't know of any other new trailer mods out there that are new or as new as the in-trailer mods. And I hope that guy that asked me that in the comments, I hope he really appreciates this video and he watches it all the way through. If he doesn't, well, why'd you even ask me? That's how I kind of feel about it. So, I went out of my way, basically, for you. This is not something I normally do. And right now, I don't want to come off like I'm an asshole or something, because I'm not trying to be, but I did this basically for this guy to show him that, and for you guys too. You know, this isn't just for him, this is for you guys too. So, or anybody that watches this, not just my subscribers. So, alright guys, I really appreciate you guys watching this very much. I know this is a lot different than what I normally do. We'll get back to the regular scheduled programming soon. So, if you guys like this video, please leave it a like. If you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. Also, thank you to all my new and recent subscribers. Until then, guys, keep wrenching.